Nighttime skies falling over Fenway Park here in Boston. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball, and it's coming up next. Now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, number 31.
And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another try at 2-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Betts has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. In now, Rajay Davis. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Rajay Davis is the second out of the opening frame. Gary Sanchez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. And no problems over there for Votto as that'll end the inning. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox. Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
And that's dead center for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight. 1 strike offering now to Hamilton. Over for a look here is Holiday, but this is well back into the stands, a foul ball. Now a flare out toward right center. Davis moving in. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Bogaerts will head for second. And he will get there with the first hit of the ball game, a 1-out double. At the plate, Mookie Betts. He's ready for his first at bat out of this early season. First delivery to him on the way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. For Bogaerts, He picks up double number 2 on the year. And this is lifted in the air out to left. Holiday comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Here's Hanley Ramirez. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
Ramirez.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Bogarts rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Aaron Judge.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard to short. There is Crawford. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Starlin Castro. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Back to him on the mound, and this is taken for the out. Here's Chris Carter now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Carter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
No score here as we play inning number 2. High pop-up. Crawford is there for it. And that ends the inning. Into the box, Joey Votto. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started.
Joey Votto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone to lead off the inning. Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a
Dustin Pedroia.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Davis is there, one away. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Left field and deep. Holiday ranging back, and it's off the green monster. In there, a base hit. Standing in,
Batting
Rusne
eighth,
Castillo.
left
First shot
fielder,
for him here with a runner at
Rusne
first now and one away.
Castillo.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. To second for one. On to Carter. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. 7, 8, 9.
Third
Bottom of the
baseman,
order set to go here in the
Chase
third.
Headley.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed as Headley is a strikeout victim here, one away.
Batting eighth,
Matt Holliday
fielder,
standing in now.
Matt Holliday.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
What, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there? That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup, to hold up on, nice job.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 2-2 offering. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Batting ninth,
So
shortstop,
stepping in,
number
Mateo.
14.
First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Tap down the line. But that one rolls foul. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here.
Nope,
And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Hit out towards second. Pedroia is able to get there. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Stepping in, Sandy Leon. He'll lead
Leading
things
off
off
for the
here
Red
in this
Sox.
one-run contest.
Sandy Leon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds. Stepping in and
Now
ready
batting,
for another shot.
center
Billy
fielder,
Hamilton. 0 for
Billy
1 here in the early
Hamilton.
going. From the stretch. Swing and a miss. Just ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts.
Xander
He'll try to follow up the
Bogaerts.
double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Leon rounds third and is digging for the plate. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fielder, Mookie Betts.
This one is launched. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hanley Ramirez. A base hit in his first trip. Adam Warren is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 43, Adam Warren.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. 3 runs already home here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Another one sent foul.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Hanley Ramirez becomes out number 2 this inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And that's the third out. At the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Fouled straight back.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Now
here's Rajay Davis now. Right, he's 0 for 1 thus far.
Davis.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. Digging in to try it again. Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. Here's a pop-up now. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Matt, I really thought they were going to pitch around him here, but now you got an 0-2 count. He swung at a couple balls that weren't good pitches. Maybe you decide now, well, let's be aggressive and go after him.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Runner's on his way to third. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Skied into straightaway right. Davis is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. So the base is empty here with one away. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's down in front of Holiday for a base hit. Striding into the box, Rusney Castillo.
Left fielder, Rusney Castillo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. So digging in now Sandy Leon. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And now a balk is going to be called here. He didn't wait till he got set, and that may make things a little easier for them to score that run. He moves up to third now with two away. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Fouled back. The 1-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Has a look. Now the pitch. Softly hit here to the left side. But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for the Yankees, second baseman Starlin Castro.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off a bit much.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
First baseman Chris Carter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Chase Headley. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air out to right. Betts has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Center fielder Billy
Third baseman in
Hamilton.
tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. One away. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. Here's Mookie Betts. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set, and the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. After it is Hicks. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in once again, Hanley Ramirez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Liner toward right center, and Ramirez is aboard. Hits a base hit. Ready for another shot now, Joey Votto. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the fifth. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Matt Holliday standing in now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Matt Holliday.
Into the windup and the pitch. Well, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting, number 14.
Mateo stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ran it in on the fists, 0-1.
Now, a mid-90s fastball's no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Here's Rajay Davis now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Rajay Davis.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Dustin Pedroia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
The shortstop, number 35.
Ready once again, Brandon Crawford. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Hit hard to the right side. Carter comes up with it. The tag, and he is out. Ready for another shot now. Rusney Castillo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. To short. Mateo gloves it. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out.
The catcher, number 3.
Digging in once again, Sandy Leon. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Another shot, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Sanchez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now, the first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball line fouled off to the right over the Red Sox dugout. He'll try again. 1-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 1-2, and this is fouled at the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
Just hung in there on that one.
My goodness. There's another one. 7 foul balls in a row. You just don't see at-bats like this.
Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And the throw is there to record the first out. Here's big Aaron Judd. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Really tight him. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. Ready for another chance? Starlin Castro. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. Here's another 0-2. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. That misses. 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it at somebody.
So he got him swinging. Starlin Castro goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side.
7th inning stretch.
Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton. Will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Billy Hamilton.
Dribbled up the line, but it gets fouled. 1 strike offering now to Hamilton. Drilled on the ground to short. Mateo ranges to his left, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Xander Bogaerts, and he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 5 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
Drilled to first, and he is out on the tag. So digging in now, Mookie Betts. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone into the monster seats. Into the box now, Hanley Ramirez. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Hanley Ramirez.
This is line to left. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. Throwing to second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. In is Joey Votto now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that misses ball 1. For Ramirez, he picks up double number 2 on the year. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seat.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And that's in there. Base hit. Ramirez is on his way home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Dustin Pedroia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Crawford trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Number 28 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 28.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Here's Chase Headley. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Matt Holliday standing